video, I'll be demonstrating how you can send an email from a candidate record. So firstly, make sure you're in the candidate record you'd like to send the email from and select email along the top. Once you've done that, a send email field will appear, and where it says from, it will have your email address. However, if you have access to other email addresses, for example finance or support or anything like that, you can select the drop down and they'll appear below, and you can select what email you'd like to send the email from. Underneath this you'll have the to section, and this will have the email of the candidate record that you're already in currently. However, if you would like to add another candidate and you'd like to send the exact same email to both of those without any kind of correlation, or if you wanted to send the same email to a contact, you have the option to do that here by selecting to, and it will say select candidates or select contacts, so whichever one you'd like to do. And once you've done that, a lookup field would appear, so you type in the relevant information to find the candidates you'd like to add and press lookup, and a list of the relevant candidates will appear below. You select the one you'd like and then press select, and now you'll notice their email is here too, and again this will basically send both the first candidate and the other candidates you add / contacts separate emails. But if you'd like to CC anybody into those emails, how you do that is to follow the exact same process for both that and BCC as well. The subject is the same as a normal email, you just type in what you'd like the subject to be. And then once you're happy with that, if you go down, it says create calendar and create tasks. So basically, if you'd like to create a calendar entry or a task, you select the drop down and change it to yes. And opposite it, where it says reminder brackets days, you pop in the number of days you'd like to set that calendar date / task date for. For example, if you just want it to be tomorrow, you'd put 1 day. And then what will happen is when you send this email to the candidates or contact, what will happen is it will set a task and a calendar entry for 1 day away from the time that you've sent the email. Okay, and where it says history type, it basically allows you to select the type of history you'd like for this email to be stamped in the history section of the candidate as. So for example, candidate attached, let's say it's that, and it will stamp in the history as this. And here where it says merge field basically allows you to select a piece of information that can be pulled through automatically for you from the records you've put in the email. So for example, where it says known as, if I pop that in, sorry, known as, what it will do is it will pull through the candidate's known as information. So that will be like, for example, their name, or if they've got a shortened version of their name and you've popped that in their personal information, it will bring that through instead. This is good if you're sending it to multiple people because you can still make the email personal. Where it says template selection, basically in the admin section someone may have already created a bunch of email templates for you. So what you do is you select this and you can select the email template you'd like. So in this case we'll say candidate email, and then what will happen is all the information within that email will come through on the preview box down here, and you can edit it as you please if you'd like, or you can change the font sizes and things like that here, where it gives you the options at the top. And then where it says read receipt and delivery receipt, basically what that allows you to do is to know when the candidate has read the email or when they've received it. So if you'd like that information, you can select yes here, and that will let you know. And where it says attachments, so for example, if you wanted to attach anything to this email, you select the attachments option, and the first one where it says add file attachments, this will be from the current record that you're in. So basically it will allow you to select a document that's within the record that you're in currently. So where it says attach file, you select the drop down and select the file you'd like to add, and then that will attach that to the email. Or you could do it where it says lookup file and attachment, and this can be from any record. So when you select this, a lookup field will appear, so then you can type in the kind of record that you're looking for, and then you press search, and then you can select from the applicable records below and then press select, and that is now attached that file to this record. And or you could upload it from your machine, you'd press that and it will go through to your files, and you can select the option you'd like and then press open. But along the top, you've been given a few more options here as well. So for example, if you're actually change your mind, you don't want to send the email anymore, you can discard it by pressing discard. You can request GDPR consent by selecting this option here, and you'll notice it's added a link at the bottom of the email. If the candidate selects yes, it will notify you of that, and they'll just select this half of the link. If they do not consent, they'll select the no, and it will also notify you that they have not given consent. If you'd like to preview the email before you send it, you can press this and you'll notice it's now not allowing you to change things, and you can just have a quick look and read it as if it's an email that has been sent to you directly. And then once you've finished previewing it, you can press it again and it will go back to being able to be edited. Where it says email type, it allows you to send it as is, like a normal email, or you can send it as a meeting request, and then a few more fields will appear where you can type in, for example, the start date, the end date, the time zones, location, all of that here. And that's the same for if you want to do Teams. However, it just adds a few more options, and you can again type in the relevant information in those. And once you're happy, you can press send, and that will set that up for you. However, we would like to send a normal email, so we'll just press email. And say, for example, you'd like this email to be sent whilst you're away or in an hour or two, and you might not be able to send it yourself, or you're busy or in a meeting. You can actually send a delayed delivery by selecting this option here, and a blue bar will appear. What you will do is in the send date, you select the date you'd like it to be sent from. So for example, let's say tomorrow, and then you select the time that you'd like it to be sent at to in this one. So then you'd select, let's say 10, and then you'd press send, and what that would do is it will delay the sending until the time and the date that you've selected here. And then once you're happy with all the information, if you did want to send it as a normal email, you just press send. And that will send for you, and this blue bar just appears, say for example if it's been added to a queue and it's going to be processed a little bit shorter, and you just press OK. I hope that helps.